Welcome, community. All I know to do is to serve, and I have flour and I have fish. So tonight we're making fried bacon fish because that's something most Caribbean people love, and I have some beautiful people downstairs where I'm staying in this Airbnb, and I have some, y'all know I love the kids, so the kids are across the street. So, and my homegirl and her husband live. So I'm happy to do what I know to do, to serve, because at this present moment, my community is serving me and they're getting me to a point where I can stand. And so let's cook. So one thing I found out in Saint Vincent that I really love is that you could use the tap water here and you could drink it. And I really like that because in most countries I have to buy water, so I can use the tap water here in Saint Vincent. It's really been saving a lot of time back and forth to the grocery store, which is usually what I be having to go get. Is like 4 gallons of water, so I have water to drink. So I'm happy in Saint Vincent you can just drink the local tap water. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you very much, and for chilling with me. Yeah, that seems about right. So I don't measure anything. Hey, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you. Hi. Bacon, fried bakes, and fried fish for myself and the kitties across the street. Greetings. Thank you so much for coming through. So you guys get to chill with me while I make some food, you know, to share with my community. I don't grow my nails long because my hands is usually in food. So I don't grow them anymore like I used to. These days as I travel, I'm learning more and more ways to cook different menus. So no fake nails, no gel, no nothing. So hopefully I get at least 10 days. That's my goal. And I don't measure anything, so I'm just gonna be eyeballing it. They don't really have measurements, right? They don't really have measurements for anything. This message is held for review. Oh, is somebody saying some filthy stuff there on YouTube? Oh yeah, somebody came in with some vile stuff. Well, at least YouTube is there, you know. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for the hearts. I forgot, like, YouTube has like a lot of sick people that come on there. Oh, people are really saying some crap on there, huh? Their messages are being held for review. Y'all must be really saying some nasty stuff. Thank you guys for liking the live. Anyway, let me get to my babies. Greetings. Oh yeah, they didn't hold yours down. What are these, like bots on YouTube that just be coming in? Thank you for the engagement though, because if y'all don't come through even with your crappy conversation, right? There won't be no engagement because there's so many people that don't want to engage. So many people coming through. Hey, welcome guys. Just need a little more water. Guys for coming through and chilling with me while I make some Friday engagement. While I get this big, nice and smooth. I like to cook no matter how and today I feel real good. Had the most community support ever today. You know? And that's why I was like, yo, let me go do something for the community too. You know what I'm saying? People really coming. And they don't have to. You know, most people was like, why can't your family do it? That's so weird how folks are. That's not how family works. That's literally not how family works. You gotta be the example in your family. You gotta be the example for them. You gotta show them new ways to do. You're coming into a nice dough. I feel like I need a little flour. With a better surface, you know? No, not fufu, not fufu, fried bakes. Fried bakes, no fufu. Just fried bake. I know it looks like fufu, but it's not fufu, it's just fried bake. I don't even need it too much, but I would like it to be a little bit more soft, so I'm gonna need it for like 10 minutes. Oh, the song. It doesn't have the song. It has the name of the playlist is African Lo-Fi. You like it, right? It's really good music, right? Yeah. I need music to cook. You're welcome, you're welcome. African Lo-Fi. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming through and chilling with me while I knead this dough. Let me tell you, I'm not so good with the doughs, but let me just get this nice and soft. Look at the big hole I got in there. That's definitely not how you do it. Yeah, I love this playlist. It's great, also great for driving. Okay, so now I can start to see what my bakes are gonna look like. What size? Yeah, it's my kind of music. I can't stand lyrics sometimes. Told y'all I was trying to get 10. And I literally got 10. This one's kind of small. Alright. Oh, why I keep putting it in this bowl and I need the damn flour here? That's why I can't really cook when I'm live, because I be forgetting what I want to do. Yeah. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Thank you very much. Enough room to do what I need to do. Thank you for all the engagement and the likes. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. You guys can feel free to ask any questions you like. Or you could just chill with me and vibe with the music. As my good friend pointed out, it's some real good music. It's a dope playlist for cooking or driving. I'm gonna get 10 bakes, and literally I only got 10 bakes. Not one extra. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me and vibing with me while I prepared. It's hot in here. I already made curry mango, so I think a lot of people are coming through to see if, I'm going to talk about the money situation, but it already got taken care of, so I don't know what else to say, On a journey like mine, it's one of the weirdest things is getting into your heart's desire. And just being the example ain't easy neither, so trust me. Being the example is not easy. once you say yes, I think everything works out for you. Of course, there are those days where you're not so sure, you know. And then there are those days that you just know, just like all the other days, it's gonna work out. Because it's designed to, you know. I had so many encounters on my way to this part of my journey. So many encounters. Not really people supporting me, you know. Mostly people scared for me. And I get that too, because folks have been so scared of their own life, their own dreams for so long. I don't know. Me actually walking into mine even looks more scary to people, because they like, am I gonna have to support her dream? And you know, before I came to traveling, I was like, how much money do you save for your dream? How much money do you save to manifest your dream? And I started saving money like crazy. And all kinds of stuff started happening. I was convinced, you know, every power was against me having my dream. I had already convinced myself. And it turns out there's no amount of money to save for your dream. You gotta walk into the dream and watch Lady Money show up on your behalf. You just gotta watch her do what she's always done in your life. And I didn't even know how to tell people that. So I said, let me go and do what I heard inside of myself. Because I don't know how to explain to people that you just gotta walk into your dream blindly. 10 bakes ready to go. And not know what you're doing. Especially, you can't really tell family that you don't know what you're doing, because they never had it inside of them to even tell you when you were growing up. They don't know what they're doing. So I'm not looking for that sort of resolve from DNA family members or even community family members. Because I remember myself, and I came from somewhere. I came from, you know, not knowing myself. I came from not trusting myself, and I came from not believing in myself. And I did a lot of letting go in order to make the moves that I'm making now. And it seems crazy, because I can't even believe yesterday I asked the whole world for money. The whole world. And the responses, you know, even today, family and friends are avoiding my videos, avoiding my page. These are the same people that was commenting yesterday and sharing and liking yesterday. Today, they're ghosts. And that's why Source don't never send you to family and friends, because if they had it, yo, they would have started you off right. They would have been like, what is your dream? How can we facilitate your dream? But most family members don't have that built in. That's something you gotta go dig inside yourself for, the gumption to make moves towards any dream. And most of the people I've spoken to on my life journey that actually went hard for their dream, yo, at least I came into this world and I was like, yo, let me have some backup money. These people are out here making miracles happen. And I'm not gonna pretend miracles wasn't happening. Baby, I have had some things happen that I don't even know if I spoke about. I've had so many miraculous things that blew my mind happen, yo, that if it wasn't for the few people in the airport or the few people that were traveling to New York, y'all see I'm sweating? Because I only got the ceiling fan on, no AC. if it wasn't for the few people that I met in the airport, or the few people that I met that were traveling the world through New York, I would not feel so good about traveling this earth. I would feel all the things that my friends and family was telling me to feel, like, you're not scared, you're not concerned, you're not this, and I didn't have none of those things, because before, the ancestors was already rocking with me. I just did not know. You feel me? Honestly, I didn't know. I didn't know what a lot of the things should look like, because I have no examples of me doing this. I have no examples of anyone in my DNA track doing this. So me doing this is just me believing in something, you know what I mean? Believing that I could travel this world and be really taken care of. And me asking the earth for money, asking this entire universe to, yo, can you send me a Zelle? Can you send me a PayPal? Can you send me a Cash App? Me asking is like asking myself, because I'm the person who would send people a Zelle, send people a Cash App, send people a PayPal. I didn't know when it was going to be my turn, y'all. Let's be honest. I didn't know when it was going to be my turn, but I always felt like when I got out of, you know, the whole religion thing, I always felt this thing inside that would be like, yo, send that person money. Even when I heard, you know, to pay this lady's mortgage, like things like that, I did, like, I prepared myself spiritually for this world journey, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I knew there was gonna be a stop on the journey. I saw everything lined up. I saw all the plays. I even heard all of the things said about me, said about this journey with me in it. And yo, this is my destiny we're talking about. Like, this is like my real journey. This is like what I chose, you know what I'm saying? And people chose to be lawyers and they go hard for that. People choose to be like doctors, they go ham, like all the way, surgeon, specialist. People choose to be doctors, professionals, you know, and this is what I have chosen. I've chosen to live a very free, magical life, because I know it exists. And just because I didn't see it in my family doesn't mean it was not in my ancestry. And I'm hoping, no, I know that my example is going to have an impact. And other people, even when I'm long gone, are going to be like, yo, there was somebody that did it. There was somebody that went out there in my time, somebody my mother knew, somebody my father met, somebody that met me somewhere, you know, on this journey, and they were impacted, and so their kids could be impacted too. So that's what I know will happen. So many people already are like, Kim Sue, I'm rooting for you. You know, the people that are sharing my content now, my ask, do you know how vulnerable they're being to share someone else's ask? But that's the kind of reciprocity that folks don't look out for. You know, somebody asked to get in the flow of the reciprocity. So they may not have, but what they can do is they could do a physical sending. They share your content. I know things like that don't seem big to people, but it's real big. It's so big that all of the social medias are built on it. But folks be missing those subtle tap-ins. Those subtle tap-ins. You know, all the folks that came through to support me, they know why they did it. They know why. I'm very fertile ground. I'm somebody that been manifesting my life forever. Miraculous life. So people that so here, they like, yo, Every time I sew into Kim Sue, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. And let me tell you, it's designed like that on purpose. Because when you sew into your community, you should, depending on your relationship with your source, you should receive, exactly what you put out. That's just how life is. Y'all think I wasn't out here putting it out? I would never have access to my collective mind, to my community. I would never hear to come and ask my community for nothing if I wasn't in the community being a contribution before. Because you only get who you are. You can't get nothing else, You only get who you are. You don't get nothing else. And I've been out here. I'm still out here giving. I'm still out here giving. My gifts are amazing, the kind of gifts I came to earth with. I came with the kind of gifts that make people jealous. I came with the kind of gifts that remind people that they came with gifts too. I came through with the kind of gifts that make people forget all of the things that happened to them and make them push forward to be who they really want to be. That's why I didn't have to come out here asking for money. I didn't have to come out here asking for money. I had to make that move though. That move was important for me because most of the restrictions and the limitations are in, all the things you say you would never do, all the things you're shamed and embarrassed to do. When I came out here to play in the universe, all those things gotta go to the side, all those ways gotta go to the side, because when stuff is jammed up, there are other ways, and the only way to see other ways is to stay lucid, to stay fluent, to stay in your flow. Otherwise, folks will say things to you like, you cannot do this. You just cannot do this. You cannot have it. You just can't have it. They'll say you have to stop. You have to stop now. Take stock of your life. Be logical. Be realistic. And your heart's desire can't happen now. Maybe when you're 90. Or maybe when you're 70 and you set yourself up better, you can have your heart's desire. I've been coaching people in their 70s that are telling me, Kim Sue, do not forsake your heart's desire, because they're going to pass away and never, ever realize theirs. They're telling me, that's all you want? You just want to travel the earth and see what God put on the earth? That's all you want to do? That's it? You don't want no big fancy house? You don't want... I just want me, my husband, and my kids traveling God's earth. That's happy, healthy, wealthy. And here I am. The husband and the kids ain't come yet, but I just got to the travel part. Okay? And I was scared to do it too, because I have no support on this journey. No oral support, no financial support, until I was told to come to the community. Before, I thought I was gonna have to do all of this by myself, yo. Because I can't even tell my own real people what I'm going through and what it's like to live your dream, because they're not living theirs. They've thrown theirs into the trash. So I can't tell. It'll burden them, make them so sad. One day, I friggin' took the leap and jumped off the damn boat with nothing. Like how I always live my life. Jump off. And I expect my source to show up every time, yo. That's is that my sauce show up every time. Ain't never no time my sauce ain't like, I got you. I'm sending this one. I'm sending that one. This one. And let me tell you, many times Source has sent to me people that despise me. Many times Source has sent people to me that hate me, yo. They literally hate me. I'ma use this vessel. I'ma use this vessel. God has sent me to people that don't even like my voice. You feel you won't get used? If you're destined for what you want and you so into what I want, then you just opened up what you want. I know this because I've been doing this. All the she's so stupid, she letting people use her. She's so stupid, she giving, and nobody gives her nothing. She's so stupid, she's always out there this and she's always out there that. She talks so much. All that is part of my responsibility as a giver. I love that that's what I got to do. Everybody got different jobs when they came here because they chose what they wanted to choose, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got what they got. And while they were laughing at me, talking about how stupid I am, I was over there building collateral, spiritual collateral. That's what I was doing. Because I know from watching the people that went after their heart, there's gonna come a time when the people that were watching and begging you to stop chasing your dream are gonna be the ones celebrating that you went hard for your dream. Y'all think I ain't never built nothing before? I built Kim Sue Here Art LLC from the ground up, not knowing nothing about business, not having no one to talk to about business. My destiny helpers came to me by way of clients who knew business. They came to me to serve them, okay? It's not like I'm out here just not knowing. I know it takes something. I know it does. I know it takes something. That's found it so cool. Just, you see who is around you, you know. You know how people come to me and they say, Kim, so you know how many people I help out and they never help me back out? But they don't look at, they still get help from people they don't know. It's just, we got trained to thinking that because we gave Christmas gifts to each other that we should serve each other like that. But that's not how it goes. The people you serve don't gotta serve you back. I learned this on YouTube, you know. Put it in a Ziploc bag and just shake it up. You know, and it's good fish fries, so you can just zip it up and keep it in the freezer. It's amazing what you learn on YouTube, right? I want to say thank you guys for chilling with me. This one got a little t-shirt covered over. If you have any questions, feel free. I love questions. Vulgar you're gonna get kicked out because YouTube ain't playing that these days. I remember having nothing and still having enough to give. You ever been there? You look around and your nothing is still enough to give. Tell me that ain't a miraculous life. Oh, how much money I needed? That's what you asking? I needed $5,000. $5,000, that's how much money. That's what you asking, how much money I really needed? $5,000. Did the community come up with all of that? No. We're still building, you know. $5,000. It ain't a lot, but it'll get me through where I need to go. It'll get me through where I need to go. You know, really, I would like to have an investor say, hey, Kim, so what are you building there while you're on the road, you know? I'm a creator, and invest in this next assignment that I have, that I was given while I've been traveling. I already set up, you know. Y'all don't even know how Source set things up. Like, I'm really not out here like some crazy lady. Like, there's a message. But there are people that don't support me that would just like to know what I'm doing so they can go to their God of lack and beg their God of lack to, you know, put an illusion up for my show. So I'm looking for a way to communicate to the like-minded that fund and support people like myself into doing miraculous things like this. This is not just regular everyday. This is miraculous living, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know. I remember this lady told me, she said, I can't wait to do what you're doing. You know how old she is? 82. She's waiting to travel the world. I met a young girl. She's 9, and she's telling me she's gonna travel the world soon. You know, here's why I didn't go too much on people telling me I can't do this. Here's why. Because I watched something. I watched how many people tell Donald Trump he couldn't do what he is currently doing. I watched a whole world tell him he cannot do exactly what he's doing right now. He's a human being, flesh and blood. They said to write this down. Thank you guys so much for liking. It's gonna be such a great food. I didn't forget y'all. Sometimes I go off into these deep thoughts. Right now I'm over here counting the fish. I didn't forget y'all. Feel free to like and share, you know, do all the engagement stuff. Sometimes I be in my own head, even on social media. I forget I'm on social media sometimes. Get this flour off the floor, man. There's flour everywhere. That's the only thing. Not that I ain't gonna make some fried eggs, but geez, that's a lot of flour on the floor. And today I don't have to make no juice because I bought the kids soda. She got another fork, huh? You can still fry on this side. Take some room. Because otherwise I'll be here all day frying fish. I like when the eye gets fried dry, you know. Thank you guys for coming through and for chilling with me. I appreciate y'all being here in the building while I make my fried fish and the bakes are here. Soon they're gonna get ready to go up. Fried bakes and fried fish, and I already made some delicious curry mango back there. That's our snack for today. I just want to say thank you guys for rocking with me on this beautiful Thursday. How y'all doing out there on this beautiful Thursday? Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate that. I don't see any more hearts going up, but I see it has the thumbs like this, so I know people are there liking and supporting. Thank you guys. Beautiful Thursday. Y'all see what I'm doing, what y'all doing. Who's at work, who's at home, what's good, what's going on. Wow, I've already been on here an hour. It must be taking me longer and longer to cook these days. You know what's going on? I haven't been prepping before I go live. I've been doing everything on the live. So the whole live's been so long. But it's all good because, you know, I gotta get used to coming into the communities and chilling. See, the thumbs are going up. I don't see the hearts going up, but I see the thumbs. So I know you guys are engaging with the live, but yeah, there's the heart. Oh, somebody listening to me out there. Hi, I'm Kim Sudan. Thank you for coming through. My shirt says, I love you to the moon and back. It's my moo-moo. So I saw all rage to get a move, and I went in moves with like cool sayings that I could cook in, and I got this one. Thank you. I saw the hearts going up. Somebody's actually there. I see people there, but it doesn't mean you guys are engaging, you know. But I see y'all there. I see my peoples there. And I saw the thumb thing go up. So, means people are there. Thank you guys. Hold on, I have to get coconut water. I'm very thirsty. So, yesterday, I woke up and I opened my door. There was 3 coconuts in front of my door where I'm staying here in Saint Vincent, because I told the kids in the neighborhood that I love coconuts and I love to have coconut water every morning. Don't you know, they spread the word lickety-split. I woke up yesterday, 3 coconuts. Mind you, I don't know how to cut open no coconut. My neighbor downstairs came in with a big machete and she cut them up for me last night. So I got all my coconut water and my jelly. I'm so happy for this community, y'all. This is how come I know I gotta keep going, because, yo, the impact on them and the impact on me is immense. We couldn't make this life up. It's immense. It's greater than me even. The conversations, the transformations, community. That's all I can say, community. Because, baby, community is everything. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hit the heart to let you know you're appreciated. Oh, wow. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that made my moment real special. Thank you. So I come through my community. So I come through my community because look at the love. Look at the love. You are appreciated. Most of my people came, they saw me on live and they were like, I'm not engaging. My folks. I never met you a day in my life, and that's something I'm learning about this collective world we live in. I don't need to know you, respect you, to be kind to you, and to engage. Get it a little more color. Woo. That's gonna need some cleaning up. This side is perfect. So I don't like them to get too dark. Really? You as well. Full joy the rest of your day, and thank you for chilling with me on your break. Thank you. Wow. I really appreciate that. Wow. Just never know, you know. Being on a world travel will let you know if you're really enough, you know. If you believe what you be saying to yourself. You have to say so many good things to yourself to stay out in this world and travel this earth. You have to be real kind to yourself. You have to be real flexible with yourself. You have to extend so much grace to yourself to travel God's beautiful earth. The things people say to you, it's just amazing. Some people are cheering you on and supporting you because you're literally living their life and they can't even find a piece of jealousy in themselves. And some people hate the fact that you have the gumption to do it. That they can't even talk to you. You know, I thought I had friends before I left. But you know, I put out those videos and none of the people I thought were my friends even called. I have no friends, y'all. I have no one. Y'all think my ancestors was gonna say to me, Kim Sue, go to the entire world and ask the entire world if I had friends, if I had family? No, they would tell me specifically who to go to. Most of my friends and family members are praying to their God that I stop my shenanigans, that I put my whole world travel on break. And that's just most of them, that's not all of them. Some of them just really want me to do this so their dreams could be realized. Still nothing to do with me. I ain't even mad at them. And then there's the rest of the people that know me that they count on other people coming through for me. You know those kind of folks? They're like, oh, Kim Sue knows everybody. Somebody will get to us. Somebody will help her. Somebody's gonna hook her up. That's why your ancestors open. But before you even get a chance to come and ask the whole world, you gotta be the world that people can ask. I'm telling you, and even that looks real stupid because folk idiot for letting people come live in my house. Yes, my hair is real. I was born gray, this very light patch right here. And then I was gifted with the rest of it being gray. I'm very happy about that too. This hair here is 13 years old. I appreciate you, thank you very much. And I've cut it 3 times. Thank you for your question. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's some real hair. I do have people asking a lot if I put color in it. I used to dye it black. That's where you can see that black part down there. I used to dye it black, but it never took to the damn black. I was just wasting my money. Because my hair ain't want to be black any damn way. Just want it to be gray. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm not going to even bother with that. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. We're seeing the hearts go up and for hitting the thumb. Thank you guys so much for engaging with the live, engaging with me. I appreciate y'all while I make my fried fish. Then I'm gonna make some fried bacon. And I'm gonna feed the people around me. We're all gonna eat together. Because you know, they got me the fish. Amazing people. Whole big fish like this. Big fish. They got me coconuts. The kids been bringing me mangoes. Oh, I gotta show y'all. So around where we are has like 1 million fruit trees. What state or island? Oh, I'm in the beautiful island of Saint Vincent right now. I'm here for a while. They've been picking me. If you got really fine senses, you could smell these mangoes. If your senses are really fine, you could smell how sweet they are. I put black pepper and salt on it. This bowl is going to be dessert. So I make a lot of things for me and the kids to sit down and we could just, right? Thank you. We could just talk and eat and talk and eat and stuff. So I'm very, very happy that I get to share in the community. And I told y'all I got coconut yesterday. This coconut water is everything. I don't know what it is about coconut and the electrolytes that just goes in. Gives you the power up that you need. Yummy, delicious. Then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my meal. But I want to say thank you guys so much for the engagements. Thank y'all so much for chilling with me. I'm gonna be here cooking my meal. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to donate. There's a link over there. You know, I'm asking for money to stay on my world travels. So feel free to do Zoom, Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, all of them. Thank you. Thank you guys very, very much for all of today's donations towards my world travel. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the hearts. Hi. Thank you so much for passing through the live. I said it to come through and cook, but I'm always cooking on live. Today we got some beautiful fried fish, y'all see? Beautiful fried fish. I don't know if y'all ever watched any of my videos before, but I like to eat out, but I love my food the most. So I'm usually cooking my food the most. I like how I season, because a lot of restaurants do not, I don't know what that means, but merci, I guess. I hope it's French. Could be Spanish, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying there, sir, what language it's in. Or ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't want to say. Madubin. Medubin. Okay. And then we just need to clean up for the bakes. What language is that? Thank you guys for tapping the screen and for sending the hearts up. Thank you very much. and also for hitting the tongues. Thank you all. Alright, let me clean up the sink so we can get the counter ready to roll these bakes out. I grew up cleaning the sink while I cook. Everybody does what they like to do. To me, it just makes life easier. You do what you like. And definitely do what makes your life easier. You ever done anything and said to yourself you have no community and no help, and all the people that you think you can be around, those people ain't it? Well, that's life. Get over it. Because we're always wanting to hold to do this and do that. It's not fair. I'm telling you, something they would do it, honestly. Some people, if they could, they would. They really, really would. People that said they would help me, they were willing to do things. They were willing to borrow money to help me. They were willing to take money from bills to assist me. So I know when folks want to do something for you, maybe they're going to do it. The thing was willing to do to help me out, remarkable. And how they are going to be blessed, it's going to be amazing. Just for inserting themselves into the blessing. You feel me? They will be blessed. Now, I need to get this oil out of here so I can get fresh oil going for my baby. Usually I do the bakes first, right? Soft oil, the hot grease in a glass. It'll melt plastic. I just want to say that. It'll melt plastic. Hot oil will melt plastic. Just put it in a glass so you can either solidify it and throw it out, or you can throw it out when it cools down. Usually I drop a block of ice in it, but I don't have time today because I want to get my bakes together. So I'm going to wash this pan out and get to going. Thank y'all for rocking with me and for chilling with me. Thank you for all of those engagements. I appreciate it. Thank you. I guess later on I'll have to hit the translator button and figure out what you're saying in whatever language. What country are you from? Maybe then I'll figure out if it's Igbo, if it's Yoruba, if it's Latin, or if it's more French. If it's voila, I don't know. Counter now. Get ready to roll out these bakes. Oh, what am I using as a rolling pin? Sugars. All right. I need a rolling pin. Found a rolling pin. Alright, let me wipe down this piece. Bake's been ready. Sugars. Gotta watch the rolling pin. Thank you guys for the engagement. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm just making some fried bakes and fried fish. I got mangoes off the tree, green mangoes, so I made some curry mangoes. I wanted to do 10 bakes, and I actually got 10 bakes, so I'm happy about that. I just wipe this damn thing and it's wet. Oh, the bag. Just like the Jesus out of it. Nice. How'd you get in the gate? Hold on, guys. Yeah, that's just the kids from next door. They are anticipating the food. Apparently, they could smell the food down the hill. Ain't that something? They can smell the food, so they keep coming upstairs to see if I'm done cooking. I love them children, you know what I'm saying? Bakes looking good. So I just put them down, you know, and then I roll them out. Now, here's what I'm saying, if you don't have a rolling pin, do what you could do with what you have. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do like 3 and have 3 ready. You know what I'm saying? I like my ends thin, so it puffs up in the middle. I got all kinds of ways. If you look at my videos that I make bakes, I done watched so many videos, so many ways to make these same bakes that I grew up on. Alright. There's one good one there. Alright, so what we need, I need me a nice little resting place. Then I'm going to heat up the oil and be ready for step 2. Once I have 3 of them ready, then I'm ready to fry. Ready to fry. I'm going to prep the other one. Have it ready. Because what happens is they poof up and they fry really fast, and then your oil gets so hot that you ain't got time to do all this beautiful rolling out right here. So The key is to have them nice and prepped already. Save yourself the headache is what I say. See right there? Need some flour. See I rolled up on the rolling glass. So I'm calling this the rolling glass. You know. All right, we got 4 stacks. Get off the door. We got 4 stacks, y'all. We're gonna do 5. So many things you can't say, huh? On YouTube, on social media, period. Because so many fly things are happening. You can't really say, you know. I test everything though. I say all the things just to see what they're gonna do, you know. I test all the things. I'm a tester, that's how come I'm able to write books, because I like to test theories. I like to take it to heights and depths, see what's going to happen. Most of the time it's just a win, because it's almost like the situation was happy I came to it, or maybe I'm happy I came to the situation. I don't know. Either way, it's always working for the good. I think that's the cheat sheet. It's always gonna work for the good, no matter what. I like it to poof up in the middle. And just because I'm doing it like this don't mean it's gonna poof. Sometimes the bakes be like, nah, I'm good. So that's why I try to do it as thin as possible. Oh, that's where the damn water came from. The damn bag. I love to cook, you know. I love to cook because I love to eat. And I figure if you love to eat, you should cook. You should at least learn some of the things that you love to eat. I try to only mess with flour and rice when I'm gonna give other people some. I think that one is too thin, but it's all good. Better too thin than too thick. Yeah, that's a good mix though. All right. No flour now. Got enough flour, but not too much flour. See, still a little damp. But all 10 is done and ready to rock. Y'all see when you get to the last one what happened? Tight. All right. Let's get some oil. Don't need a whole bunch of oil, but you need enough to cover everybody. And I like to scoop it on and get a nice curve too. Make sure my spoon is extremely dry because baby, otherwise it'll be all over the place. So this ain't cooking for sure. This is me cooking for sure. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Who's saying less flour? All right, John. You think so? But I ended up with like no flour. Who's that? Thank you guys for coming through, for liking the live, for sending those hearts up. The beginning when I was started frying the fish and making the curry mango. Thank you guys for being here. It's almost 2 hours into the cooking and y'all are still here chilling with me, so I love and I appreciate you guys. Because you don't have to stay, but you're here, and that's real support. That is real support. Almost ready. Thank you guys for passing through. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement. It's a lot of engagement today. I appreciate that. You want to get a nice even fry. Okay. Oil is almost ready. Yeah, it ain't ready yet. almost. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday because you're here chilling with me. And I appreciate that very much. There are people on the internet currently looking for me all over the place, all over the internet. And I love because they probably already sent it out. She's on YouTube, she's on YouTube. She's over on YouTube. They're used to me being over there on TikTok. So they started telling people, she's on YouTube. No, Kim's on YouTube. They all trying to find me all over the place. I have space on YouTube, space on TikTok, space on Instagram, Facebook, space on LinkedIn, space on Pinterest, space on Snapchat. I got space on Fanbase. I got space on Threads. Yesterday I asked for money because my ancestors said things is needing you to go to the collective mind right now. And you know what happened? People started helping me out. $5,000 I need to raise. $5,000 I need to raise. And the collective came through. I put my PayPal out. I put my Cash App out. I put my Zelle out. I put everything out, every way. I even put Western Union out. Okay? And the collective came through. Make yours as light or as dark as you want yours. I like mine to have some color. I think I need a higher heat though. Like it's done cooking. my pot was a little bigger, man. These would be so big and poofy. But it's all good. I made them like this. They usually, man, they be so big and poofy. Like pillows, you know? That's a nice color. I made them way too big. Made them big like the damn pot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty. Get some color on it. And then we're good. Y'all see that? Y'all see that nice, beautiful color? And it's soft as a pillow. Soft as a pillow. I'm so happy about the mix. Let's need a little color. Cooked. Once it gets some color, then we take it off. Thank you guys for chilling and engaging. Thank you for giving some hearts and for some thumbs up. Thank you guys. So big and nice. I think this would have done so much better on a tower. I don't think I ever made bakes this big before. Oh yeah, I did on a tower. Y'all see the size of this thing? Jesus. Ugh, that was hot. I would have at least shared it out, you know. If I saw my people looking, asking for money, and I couldn't help them, I would have at least shared it out. I would have at least do that. If I couldn't give, what I could give is my shares and my likes. People disassociate themselves from you when you ask for money, but they go ask people for money. I want y'all to know that. I would have at least shared it out. Would have been the least I could have done to help. I be wanting them to poof up, yo. But it gets as poof as it's gonna be. Let me go get another playlist. This playlist is good, but this one ain't doing it. got? Oh, that's a nice color. Oh, that's a nice color. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more to go. Look at that delicious fish. Y'all see that? Ain't that beautiful? And of course, because I live in the land of the fruits, curry mango to go on the side of the fish and the bakes. When I'm sharing with the community, I try to use up everything that I have. Because abundance means abundance. Oh, look at this one. I'm gonna have to keep this one because it's burnt. But abundance means abundance. You can't be dealing in lack when you're dealing in abundance. You gotta figure out if you're doing abundance or if you're doing lack. How many people would like me to say some shit out my mouth to jack my own destiny? People ask you questions so you could proclaim lies over your destiny and mess up yourself. Because they know that words are crucial in your journey, and they know that words matter, and they know if you speak the demise of yourself, you're going to manifest the demise of yourself. And if you speak the victory of yourself, you manifest the victory of yourself. But folks will ask you questions so you speak the demise of yourself, so they feel good about themselves that you said something negative about yourself and about your situation and about your circumstance. Because how dare you believe that it could work out for yourself? How dare you? Why aren't you like everybody else? You gotta be mindful of the people that would like you to speak lies over yourself. How can you be telling people you serve God, you believe God, you trust God, you know God is in you, and then you over here telling them you're broke, you're sick, your back hurts, your leg hurts, your internal system. Either your God is janky or you're janky. Either way, the mouth ain't matching the God. So no day would I be out here, even when I need the assistance of my community, would I tell them that it's not going to work out. It's designed to work out for all of us. Even the lady that told me, why don't you go get a job? That's what she told me today. When are you gonna go get a job? Why don't you go get a job? She didn't say, yo, let me pray and trust God that you are guided on your journey, because I see you doing something different out here, young lady. I see you doing something. She said, give up on all that dream shit, all that dreams. I had dreams too. Give up on all that dream shit. Go get a job. Go sit in somebody's office and tell people God got you a nice job. That's what she told me. Most people don't know that I had a job before, so they look at me traveling the world now and asking the earth for money. They look at me like, you doing some crazy shit. Why you can't go sit in the office like everybody else? I ain't even like everybody else. I don't even look like half the people. This guy told me last year, go get a job, save some money, and get an apartment. Forget about what you really want to do with your life. Go get a job, he said. save some money, and get an apartment. Yo, that almost looked good. It almost looked good. Right when he said that to me, you know, when I got to the airport for my first trip, somebody sent my resume out, yo, so I could get a job. This is how much this freedom of traveling is bothering my community. They want me to get a job. They want me to not travel God's earth. They would prefer that I do not have this experience. They would prefer that I do something regular, something average, something they could handle, something they could rationalize with themselves. Oh, thank God Kim Sue is doing something normal for her age. I have never done anything normal. I looked inside myself. I checked my Akashic. Ain't nothing normal went with me. Me and normal never met. We never came to a junction where we functioned. I've been this right here. I've been the person they talking about because she moved different. I've been the person they talking about because she is different. I've been the person they talking about because I enjoy it. I feel joy them talking about me. Dolly Parton made a whole damn song about it. Let's give them something to talk about. So who the hell is supposed to give people something to talk about me? Who? I will give you what I want you speaking about. And right now I need y'all to be sharing out my posts about asking the earth for money. I need $5,000. And my community is really coming through. They really have been helping me to get this money up. They really have been. World traveling, nothing that I knew what the heck it looked like. I don't know. For everyone that says you should have saved, I want y'all to know I did save. Money got locked up. Can't even talk about how it's locked up because I don't want it to get more locked up. So I'm gonna let that do what it do over there. And I'm gonna just be out here telling people, yo, I need you to invest in this. That's how I'm going to do it. And everybody isn't gonna be a yes. Some people today was like, hell no. It was like, Kim Sue, you always doing something crazy and expect people. One thing I don't do is expect humans. I expect source. I expect our ancestors. Now, here's how some things work that I have observed while I've been on this earth. Sometimes we ask our source and our ancestors for things. And we have to do something in order to get there, to the thing that we desire. And at the time, we don't know what the other person being used to help us out, what they gotta go through. But all we know is that we put in a request for ourselves. Source, this is what I want. This is how I want it. This is how I feel it could look. I never seen it done before, but I believe that it could happen for me. And Source is like, okay, good, I'm gonna use Kim Sue because Kim Sue's good in this. She's gonna supply you with You don't know me from a hole in the wall. I got told by my ancestors, because I'm obedient, Kim Sue, go do this for this person. And I just do it. Because what you don't know is that I asked my source for something too. I might have asked my source for a way out of something I could have never gotten out of. And my ancestors is like, the way you get out is by helping that person over there. But you can never know that because you're not me. And you only are concentrated on your issue. So you can't even know anything about me. And that's how it works. That's how the law of reciprocity works. We can't stop it. And we can't push it fast or nothing. It's just literally you get what you give. And you could get it from anyone that Source chooses to use. They could hate you, they could talk about you like a dog in the road, and if Source tells them to go do something for you, they gotta do it. It's the same way with me. Kim Sue, go do this for this person, and the person hates me. Go serve them. Go be in their house and show them how to eat well and show them how to live well. Go grocery shopping for them, and they hate me. And I have to go. Because I asked for something that ain't got nothing to do with that person that I gotta help. It only gotta do with me and obedience. All my beautiful bakes are done. Now I can go serve my community. And I want to say thank you, YouTube peoples. I think this is the longest I've been here, 2 hours. And I'm always coming on here to cook, and you guys are always really rocking with me and always, you know, supporting a sister. And I just want to say thank you very much for being here and for, you know, always encouraging. So I shall see you all soon. Shake it easy. Peace.